Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're back another day, if you can even believe it. I can hardly believe it. Partly, I've been having a lot of fun on these streams, which has been just amazing, just awesome, and really fun to hang out with all my friends. But then also, I have this big mountain project, which is usually when I do enormous projects like this mountain or whatever, it's a lot of live streaming because, you know, it's a little grindy, it's a little grindy. How's everybody doing? Everybody checking out the new update? I've actually not really checked it out because I've been working on this mountain, which is awesome, but it doesn't require any of the new blocks. So I thought today what we do is work on the mountain for a little while and then maybe later decide what we're going to do about how to get the new blocks. Because I have some questions and I would really like some input from y'all, my YouTube friends, right? That's going to be the kind of the plan. So what's up, Dom? Yeah, so that's going to be the basic plan. We're going to do some mountain building first for a little while. Chill out. I have some new alerts, which I got some advice from Dinner, who plays on the Realm of Vasten, about maybe shrinking my alerts a little bit and change up the sound. So I think they'll be a little bit less intrusive. So hopefully y'all will enjoy that. Yeah, so we'll work on the mountain for a little while. I'm replenishing some stone before I head back to the mountain again. I'm excited to show you because I did quite a bit of work last night after my kids went to bed. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I fell asleep when I took my kids to bed, but then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to take the dog out and just decided to stay up. So I stayed awake. You should be able to use Super Chat. I just stayed awake. So I grinded from 4 a.m. until 7 a.m. when my kids woke up. So I did, I had like 3 hours of grind on the mountain. So I'm excited to show you all the progress because it's quite a bit of progress. So, hey, check this out. Watch this. You ready? Ready for this? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Raw iron now, man. So I did a little bit of research. So I have a lot of iron. I have a ton of iron. Yeah, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. How good am I at Minecraft? I don't know. Kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of good. Okay, so let me show you. I did a little bit of research up here. I'll go replenish my or drop off my stuff because I was curious to how good Fortune is on iron, right? And I have, if you come over here and check it out, if you look at my ores, I have a lot of iron ore. In fact, this is a small fraction of the amount of iron ore they have just from digging these holes. Like, these holes are, I mean, this is like, oh, it's traveling music if you watched the last video. Hey, can you guys hear the music? You have to let me know. Turn it up, turn it down. Is it good? Oh, hey, pup. Do I have anything for you? Let's see. I do. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy, come here. Come here, pup. You want to be mine? You want to be my best friend? Oh, you do. You were just going to eat that pig. Were you just going to eat that pig? I think you were maybe just going to eat that pig. So I did a little bit of research, right? So I took 3 stacks off camera mining, yeah. I took 3 stacks of iron ore and I built up to build height from here, which is just shy of 3 stacks. So I did 3 stacks, and what I got was, look how much iron I got. 52, a whole stack, 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 and a whole stack. I got almost 7. Hey, what's up, Mira? Thanks. I will do that. I got almost 7 full stacks of iron ore from just 3 stacks. So it's better than. I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm not turning it up. I'm fast forwarding. Why would I do that? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so the new iron thing. Oh my goodness, it is awesome. It is awesome. So when we start working on the actual mountain, we'll start talking about what I want to do, of how I want to sort of address my ore situation. Not ore, but I mean how I want to get the new blocks, because I don't have a great answer for that yet, and it's something that I would really like some input. But before we get to that, how's everybody doing? So what are y'all building on the new update? Are you building anything cool? Has anyone built a new deep slate castle yet? I had a dream the Inquisitors were in. I beat them. I was also amazed. Nice. Thanks, Mir. Can you be in Dream SMP? Sure. What is the timeline for your 100-day stories? Timeline itself is a little weird because every time you travel in this world, It's all wireframe, but it's a lot of wireframe. You can actually see the shapes. I'll show you in a second, Michael. So timeline's a little weird because anytime you take a portal, the portal can spit you out at a different time as well as a different place. So timeline is weird, but it's okay. So it starts like that. I'm gonna go mine so I can mine while I talk. All right. So it starts in let's just call it present day Tovlin, like on this planet, present day. Okay, let's call it that. And the Tovlin is a barren wasteland. Like this land that has all the trees and grass and animals and all that kind of stuff is a barren wasteland. No life, completely barren. They do the members of the sheriff and the black goat do an experiment to basically provide unlimited power, science experiment. It goes wrong. It creates something called a singularity. Okay. The singularity sends one ship spiraling back in time, and the other ship manages to stay out of the singularity. So the one that doesn't go through the singularity is landed on the moon in this planet, thus, otherwise called the end. That's the black goat. They're living in present day. No time really passed for them outside of, some weeks or whatever, but like basically present day. The sheriff got sent back in time. Well, the crew of the sheriff realized that they were being sent back in time. This is the 100 Days storyline, by the way. If you're wondering, he's like, what is this mumbo jumbo he's talking about? This is the 100 Days story. The crew of the sheriff got sent back in time, and they realized that as they're being spiraled back through time, they realize what's happening. So the Captain Ramirez, the captain of the sheriff, orders abandoned ship. So everyone runs to escape pods, and as they take their escape pods, the escape pods are ejected out of the singularity and land on Tovlin. But the longer you're in the singularity, the further back in time you're projected. So like the captain was sent back 9,500 years ago, whereas the first people to leave the ship might only have been sent back a couple hundred years ago, right? So that's the basic idea of how life on this planet arose, because it's been 10,000 years since the oldest parts of the sheriff crashed here, including a lot of bacteria, life, and all that kind of stuff, and has populated the whole planet with life. So that's the idea. Now, on this planet, about 2,000 years ago, a lieutenant landed on his escape pod, and his job was to basically build a colony. That's the 100 Days Colony Edition. So that's the first one. Okay, the first episode, if you want to watch in chronological order, is the 100 Days Colony episode, because that one takes place sort of to kick the story off. So the lieutenant lands here. He does all that stuff. He later finds out that his son and wife crashed on the planet, but they got off the sheriff much later than he did. So they actually landed 2,000 years or 1,500 years ahead of him, or in the past. His son, his name was Bob, and that turns out that is Bob the Mage, if you follow. So the lieutenant's son is Bob. Now Bob becomes, even though Bob lived 2,000 years before his dad landed here, Bob is a test pilot. They're trying to escape the singularity in Bob's time. Bob as a young man, right? So he gets in the ship to take the test pilot. He hits the wall of the singularity. The idea is that they want to go out of the singularity and call for help, because they can't get signal out of the singularity. He goes out of the singularity and he is ejected out. He's put in deep stasis. He's ejected out, and he crashes on the magic planet and becomes the student of the Master Mage. So then you go through Mage or Wizard Edition 1 and 2, and then Magic Edition 1. Okay, so there's all that. Then at the end of Bob's life, he decides that he's going to rescue the Master Mage. So he builds an exchange portal where he rescues his master, but at the same point he is sent spiraling the opposite direction to another planet that he couldn't control. He had no idea where or how or whatever it would be. That other planet turns out that is the Bunker Planet, which at the end of that episode, you see what happens. That kicks off the Bunker series. So after 100 Days Magic Edition begins the Bunker, the Bunker trilogy, the 2 episodes in the Bunker and the 1 episode of Wasteland. Okay, that's the whole timeline. Yeah, got it. Bob didn't lose his memory. No, he knew, but there was no way to get back. He knew who he was. He talks about it in the video, but he was stuck. He knew who he was, but he has no idea where Tovlin is. He's on a different planet that doesn't have future technology. They don't have spaceships on that planet, so he just lived there, you know? Yeah, so that's the basic rundown of the whole 100 Days timeline. I hope you're all enjoying it. The next episode is going to be a bit of a left turn from what maybe we've been doing, but I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about the next 2 episodes I'm doing. I'm doing one right now. This is going to be the next survival episode, and then I'm very excited about the next 100 Days story, because I have a really interesting and juicy story I think you guys are going to really like. So Bob, yeah, so 100 Days Magic Edition, that's Bob's story. He was banished to like a skyblock planet, right? And I mean, that just took place right after the 100 Days, the 200 Days Wizard Edition. I just like thinking about story. I just like thinking about stories and coming up with like how do authors write books? I think it's probably not too incredibly dissimilar. I really enjoy it. I have a good time like if my kids are playing on the slide, I have a good time just sort of in my own head like coming up with like ideas and storyline. It's just really fun. You still hate Bob? Well, he got his comeuppance at the very end, right? Thank you for the pick alert. I appreciate that. I will never complain about people telling me to don't break my pick, because I never break it when I'm just playing, but when I'm streaming, sometimes I am a little distracted. All right, we're gonna try to fill up this whole. Actually, I'll take that back. We're gonna try to fill up this whole inventory with stone, and then we'll go over and check out the work on the mountain, because it is strongly different. I think you're really going to enjoy the way the mountain's looking. Now, it's all still wireframe. Don't get your hopes up. I didn't fill it in, but the wireframe is like, it's like complete. Like you can see the entire shape of the mountain. It's very cool. Oops, come back, dirt. Let's see. And at some point, I'm going to have to break a bunch of this iron and turn it into raw iron. Oh, I'm so excited about that. That's amazing. I might not even need my iron from it anymore, honestly. Hi. Yeah, we don't need spam. I see it. No need for spam, everybody. The next name of the episode, I can't tell you that because that'll reveal the theme, and I don't really want to reveal the theme of the next 100 Days episode. The next survival episode is going to be something about mountains. Building 118 mountain clickbait. Click on me. Click on me, everybody. Click on me. That'll be my next survival episode. Something along those lines. I might just call it "Click on me." Click on me. Something, I don't know. I'm building, so I'm gathering materials for mountain. I'm adding another custom mountain to the world, because I want this. See the castle that you can barely see right there, right on the other side of that. I want a mountain. I want this mountain, and I want to have the mountain over on this little thing, and then I want to have a big mountain on the other side. So it's like really totally sort of encased. I just think it's going to look amazing to do it that way. So I'm just gathering more stone. I'm yet again, as always, out of stone here. I kind of like this. This is, by the way, the music that we're listening to today. Since I've been streaming like 3 days in a row, I didn't really feel like listening to my normal sort of music soundtrack. So I'm playing the soundtrack from the Wasteland video. So if you're wondering, because I didn't delete it yet, this is the music from the Wasteland. I think it's some good tunes actually. Oh, this random games, easiest answer ever. The hardest 100 days to do was this most recent one, the Wasteland one. It was easily the hardest one I've done. Easily. Now, I've done a few that you never saw because I died. So I guess they technically, as far as like the Minecraft mechanics part, were harder because I did die. But there's a mod pack called Banished that I really love. It's in 1.7. It's a magic server where you're in a cave. And I've always wanted to play it. And I tried it on hardcore and I died probably, I'm not even exaggerating here, I bet I died more than 40 times. I mean, I died and every time I died, I had to restart, So, yeah, anyway. How do all the 100 days tonight? I kind of just went through that whole thing, Hunter. If you want to back up the stream a little bit, I kind of just explained the entire timeline, but I'm going to be doing at some point a sort of a breakdown on how they all connect, but I don't really want to go through everyone hanging here on the stream. I don't really want to go through it immediately again, but you can check it out on the VOD. Do I have a Minecraft server? I do technically. I play on the Realm of Vasten, which is a whitelist build server. That's an amazing group of players. I'm currently kind of on a break from it because I just during the last year and a half with the way the world was and all that kind of stuff that we were all going through, I decided that I was just sort of in a mindset where I wanted to play sort of solo. So I really just dove deep into the single player thing. And, oh, hello. Whoa, that was a weird visual. See that? We went through the mountain. What is 100 Day you never saw? You never saw Banished. That was the one I was just talking about. That's a great mod pack. If anyone has the guts to play it, I would surely love to watch someone if you can make it through that one. It's just very hard. It's very hard. Fred does have a dad. You've never seen him live, but the AI is based on Fred's dad. Fred's dad was best friends with Wizard Bob after he got teleported to the bunker planet. Oh, you know what, Paul John? I generally rage quit those whenever I die over and over. So I don't have any of those because I not only do I rage quit, but I rage delete. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you die later in one of these guys, it is so brutal because you're like, oh my goodness, how many hours of footage am I deleting right now because it's, you know, not usable. Yeah, and it's not that funny because I get so mad. Whatever. I don't get mad because I died. I get mad because I lost time and footage. You know, does that make sense? Yes, the second part of the Wasteland, it'll be called something else. It won't be like Wasteland 200 Days. It'll have a different 100-day title, but it will continue the story. Yes, not next, but the one after that. Next is going to be something I promise very few people saw coming. A few people have predicted it, but next is going to be a kind of a little bit of a different video, but it will progress the story along. So I hope you enjoy it. The rages are the best bloopers. What's up, Gemini? Excuse me. Oh, coffee went down the wrong plate. I'm dying. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Thanks for creating great content. Well, thank you for watching. Appreciate that. I can write the Dream SMP lore. I think those guys are doing just fine. They're doing just fine. You see, everyone seems to love it so much. I've not watched a singular minute of it, to be totally honest. I just don't. I don't have time. I don't have time to watch any Minecraft that's not like legitimately like one of my friends playing. You know. And even that, I still miss tons of videos. You know, I have several. I mean, I have a bunch of my friends' videos that are still in my watch later playlist. You know. Oh, what's up, Dream? I've not watched any of your Dream SMP videos. Sorry about that. Hold on one quick second. My goodness. That is so delayed. It's unbelievable. Like, I know that there's not that delay on my stream because I'm watching it. I have like my phone running just to make sure that the quality is good and stuff. So I know that it's not that super delayed, but boy, it's brutal right now. Yeah, time, exactly, man. Time, exactly. For those of us who have a full-time job and kids and stuff, yeah, time. This gonna be just these are just gonna be mountains. These are just gonna be aesthetic mountains that I just think look cool and add to the world. You know, there's not gonna be any real meaning behind these. I don't need farms. I have all my farms already, really, in this world set up. So I'm pretty solid on all that. Really, this is the mountain that I'm building is just because I think it would just look really good. And it's going to add to the kingdom. And there is some lore. I shouldn't say there's nothing else. There is some lore. Because after I get to episode 200 in this world, which is coming soon, we're on 196 now. So after 200, we'll do a world tour. And then after the world tour, we will go over to, we're going to start building the Inquisitor's base. Did I see Callus come in? What's up, Callus? So we're going to start basically a new kingdom. And I think I'm going to do it kind of in a new, interesting way that I think maybe you guys are going to like. A new format instead of just a straight absolute Let's Play. I have kind of some ideas. So after 200, the series is probably going to be kind of restarted. It's same world, you know, still working on the lore, but really working on the lore of the Inquisitors instead of the quote unquote good guys, I guess, you know, working on the other side of things. And yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool. I think you're gonna really, really like it. But again, I have to get to episode 200 first. So I have, what is this, 196, 197, 188. So I've, including the one I'm doing right now, I have 4 real episodes, and then a world tour, and then I'm ready to sort of restart. You know, I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really fun. Again, like I say, same world. We're not restarting, but kind of doing a little bit of a different take on the Let's Play formula, which I think is going to be a healthy thing. The standard Let's Play formula, as much as I love it, it's not ragingly popular right now, you know, to put it mildly, right, guys? YouTubers out there, right? The Let's Play thing, not so much. I am playing. I play on Bedrock for my single player world. My wait, the 100-day zombie video thing, when is the next part? You mean the road trip one that I just did? The Wasteland one? I would guess, if I were to guess, the next part would probably be 2 weeks. I'm going to really do my best to release on a Saturday. So I would guess probably 2 weeks is what I would guess. It's going to be a really fun one, but it's going to be a big one. I don't know Forge Labs, no. How long is part 2 of the Wasteland? How long until it? Probably a month. Probably, I would guess. Because I'm going to do a different one first, and that takes about 2 weeks, and then probably another 2 weeks until, you know, the one after that. Because I'm inserting Bedrock, you know, single player survival videos in between those. Am I out? I am. Okay, I think we might be ready to go check out the mountain. Who wants to see the mountain, everybody? Yeah, Mir. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why. There's a lot of reasons why. Honestly, I think that's a big part of it, the oversaturation thing. But then I think there's a lot of they're very slow paced by nature, which is cool. That's one of the things I like about them. But in a world where we're used to a little bit more instant gratification, I think that people gravitate towards a faster payoff rather than sort of a long burn, which, I mean, Let's Play is our long burn, right? Like, you got to watch 30, 40, 50 episodes to see something really big, right? Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I'm good. Me, family, good. I just took the puppy to his first vet appointment. That's the plan for over here. We're going to be mining this down. This is going to be eventually a big ravine kingdom, but, I mean, I'm talking probably, like, literally, I'm not even exaggerating, probably like 2 years away, right? It's going to be a long time. I'm old school though. I still like Let's Plays. You know, I like watching a good survival Let's Play. Like, that makes me happy. But also at the same point, I realize that I'm in the minority there. So, you know, so I have some ideas to sort of refresh my Let's Play for the next one. Yeah. Hey everybody, why don't you go drop a like? Drop a like over there. Why not? Which blocks will it? Deep slate. Primarily deep slate, blackstone, you know, it's going to be evil, if you will, you know what I mean. But yeah, so I like the texture pack. This is it's Nickinator's RTX texture pack with my my custom overlay that I changed some blocks and stuff. So here's where we're at. I think I'm to the fill-in stage. This is what we've been working on the last 2 days. Binge is the best form of watching any content. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this is what we're working at. Okay, this is, so if you look at this mountain, I would say this mountain is 500% better than the other big mountains I've done. Let me turn off RTX so we can see a little further away. Okay, so this mountain over here is the first mountain I ever did. Now, I talked about this last time. I did floating islands, which are essentially just upside down mountains, so they kind of count. I've done several of those in my life, but that's the first mountain, and I learned a lot of lessons from this mountain. Like, it looks good, I think. I'm not negative on this mountain, but I learned some lessons, and I applied those lessons over on this mountain, which I think looks better. This mountain has a little bit more peaks, a little bit more ridges, and now it looks kind of weird because it's very small, but whenever you combine phase 1 with phase 2, I learned all of my lessons for this mountain. This mountain is so much better than the other two already. Look, let me fly way up here so we can get a nice slow approach. Okay, look how many different ridges and interesting, valleys, little areas that are going to be really good once you put in dirt and snow and all that kind of stuff. So I think we're mostly ready. I mean, even just flying through here, I'm seeing some spots that need to have like some lines. Like, for example, this is too big of a gap without any lines. So let's go ahead and just do that now. We'll go ahead and put this, we'll start right here, and we'll just take this up sort of in a bit of a diagonal over this way, and just some of these. I don't know what, actually I do, hold on. I actually, this is called Baba by Jeremy Black. This is the 100 Days Wasteland road trip soundtrack that we're playing today, if you like it. It's something I've never really used. Hey, what's up, Gil? Or Gilly? Gilly, I think. What's up, White Knight Stew? You subscribed to the Mage Edition? That's awesome. What's the name of the mod when you play? You mean mod pack? The mod pack is Stone Block 2. It's a great mod pack. I really love it. It's funny. I just got a comment on that video today that said, lol, this is literally just Stone Block 2. I'm like, yeah, I actually said that. I actually said, hey, this is just Stone Block 2 in the intro. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so that's better already. And then even, you know what, actually we could even do to make this a little better. Let's go up to the peak from here. Yeah, let's go up to the peak from here. Oh, no. Yeah, you can friend me in Minecraft, sure. Bedrock has RTX if you have an RTX card. Bedrock only has RTX. Actually, Java does not. So it's actually officially the reason why I play Bedrock is to get the RTX. This is not the right peak. Where was I? Was it? Where was I? That's fine. Where's my bed? I think I'm lost. Where the heck was my my peak? I think I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you. It's just kind of blowing by a little bit faster. Am I gonna do 100 Days on the Moon? You're just gonna have to wait and see. Wait and see. Okay, let's do this. Get the block in there. I don't know where my block was. The motivation to start these projects, just because I know how good it's going to look when I'm done. You know, that's it. Just because I know when it's done, it's going to look freaking awesome, and that in itself is worth it. I don't know. I can't find it. I can't find where I was before. Let me fly around a little bit. I don't know anything about my PC, guys. I'm sorry. I just, it's not a strength of mine to know that kind of stuff. I'm just not technical. Where the heck was? Oh, it's right here. Aha, right here. Boy, I did not get far before I fell, huh? Okay, cool. How about this song? It's not what I saw coming next. What's up, Bio? There. No, I do technically have cheats on because I use a couple command blocks in this world for sort of building lore purposes. Like on the end in this world is the moon, so I have 2 command blocks that give you slow fall and slow fall and jump, you know, just for immersion's sake, that kind of stuff. My videos have been a great distraction from chemotherapy. Oh, that's awesome to hear. My thoughts and prayers will go out to you, you know, like, take care of yourself. Oh my goodness, someone just got hardcore timed out. Thanks, White. What are my thoughts on making a playlist of the in-story chronological order? I would rather not, because I think this story is kind of meant to be told out of order, because you learn more as the overall story goes, and it's like, for example, if you're watching Star Wars. That's right, Star Wars talk, everybody. If you're watching Star Wars, I would never have someone watch parts 1, 2, and 3 first, because that's going to totally ruin the big reveal in Empire Strikes Back. Like, you kind of need to see it in that order, right, for it to make any sense. So I would say I like the playlist kind of in the order that it is. I had to fight my email notification to do that timeout. Let's see. Is there a trick you can give yourself slow falling in Electra, then get really cool montages? Oh yeah, you know what? You're totally right. Because I could do that in the backup for. I did never even think about that. Yeah, thank you for that idea. It'd be kind of simulate a cinematic camera. I'm going to use that. Thank you. I never even really thought about that. That's a really good idea. Wow, I want to give credit. Who thought that a really great idea? Boio lovers. Wow, that's brilliant. That's super brilliant. I'm definitely going to use that. I'm going to use that a lot. I did light up under the mountain. You can't really see it, but there's torches. I did. That's what I spent the morning doing, actually. I spent the morning lighting it all up. Ideas of the next part. The next part is going to be living living in a post-apocalyptic city and trying to make it work. Probably using a lot of immersive engineering as a primary mod, I would think. None of that's set in stone yet, but probably. I'm okay, Bob. I'm doing great. Yeah, so it's not going to be called part 2 of the Wasteland. It'll be like part 1 of what I call the mod pack, like Apocalypse City. I think I called it Apocalypse City. So it would be like part 1 of Apocalypse City, something to that effect, you know. I think that'll most likely be spoiled by the thumbnail, so I'm not too worried about spoilers on that one. But face reveal. If you want to see my face, you have to go watch a video called The Lore of Tovalin. Let me spell that for you. Hold on. Lore of... Oh, no. Watch that. It's a four episode series, and I play one of the parts in the first episode, like live action. So that's my face reveal. Exactly. I have a map download currently in my Discord right now, as of the end of my stream last night, I think. Which I don't normally do. I don't normally do world downloads that often, but I figure I have so many new YouTube friends. Now might be a good time to go ahead and do it, you know? There's no tree mod here. No tree mod here. This is just vanilla. I mean, I built a lot of custom trees, if that's what you're talking about, but they're all custom. How's Oliver? Oliver's good. Oliver's great. Just took him to his first, well, not first lifetime vet appointment, but first one like with us, and everything checked out good. A little ear infection, so we got some medicine on that. I was wondering, he was scratching his ears a little bit last couple days and kind of yelping a little, so I was kind of wondering if maybe there's an ear infection in there, but he's good. He's an awesome little dude. Awesome little dude. Really, yeah, really cool. Really cool. I was kind of anti-puppy, to be totally honest, but my son Harrison attached so well to the dog that we had to give up, sadly, because of my younger son's allergies, that I was converted to team go ahead and get a puppy. You know, I only went like, did I even go 2 hours? I don't think I even made 2 hours. Where am I? Like in my person? Pittsburgh. Home of the Pirates. Did you guys see any baseball fans at all out there? The Pittsburgh Pirates, who are just the worst freaking baseball franchise in the world. Like, they suck. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I've been a fan my whole life, but they are so terrible. Anyway, they have one star on the team. He's a rookie, just come out for playing his first month in the major leagues. Key Brian Hayes, and he's gonna be like a name even non-baseball fans know. I believe he's gonna be that good. Anyway, he hit a home run yesterday, and he missed first base. Literally didn't step on first base, guys. I've never seen that in my life. He missed first base, didn't step on the bag, and so he was called out. It was a home run. He just didn't step on. He's their star. He's their huge giant star, and he didn't step on first base. I can't even understand how that happened. Oh, geez. No, I don't smell. I have silk touch, man. Silk touch. I mean, this world is a year and well, it's probably gonna be a year and a half old soon. So I mean, I have like all the enchants and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mariners don't even break my heart anymore. Yeah, you know what? I know what you're saying, but you've had some really good years as Mariners. You had that 110 win season, and you had Ken Griffey Jr., and you had Alex Rodriguez before he was a big cheater. I mean, you've had some good things. We've had nothing in Pittsburgh. Nothing. It's terrible. You like the new alerts? I try to keep them a little bit more subtle. Have I ever been recognized? You mean as like someone who does YouTube videos? No. I mean, I've been made fun of by my friends a lot. Like my real life friends who don't know anything about video games at all. So that they've done. Can I shout out Dela Cruz. Sure. Okay. I don't know who that is. It's cold in Pittsburgh. No, it's been pretty hot last couple days. It's been I've not really been enjoying the heat last few days. All right, you know what? Let's start filling it in. Let's fill in a little bit. I can do more framework later on. I'm gonna fill in a little bit. You have a wasteland Pittsburgh. Yeah, I was telling Dom. So if you guys don't know, Dom has a great series on his channel. One of my favorite series on all of YouTube called Waste. What's it called, Dom? It's like one of my favorite series. I forget the name. I just forget what you call it exactly. It's like traveling through the wasteland. Anyway, he like checks out like the places that exist in Fallout, but in real life. Traveling the wasteland. Is that what it's called? What the heck's it called? Darn it. Capital Wasteland Travel Guide. Travel Guide. That's the word I couldn't come up with. Yeah. Anyway, he has this great series called Travel Guide. And I was sort of joking with Dom last night that Pittsburgh has some areas of town that kind of look like they're in Fallout already, just because it's kind of run down. But there's some really nice parts of Pittsburgh too. But yeah, there are certainly some rundown parts. Definitely. Since I moved down the mountain. Oh, your allergies have been bad? Mine have been really bad the last few days. You talking Demon, you talking about like a mountain build like this? I think I can probably get it stoned in about a week, give or take. If I pushed, I could get it done in a week. I'm not going to push on this though. It'll be done when it's done. There's no timetable on this. So I have a question though that I want to get some opinions on. Because I'll go study the one. Here's sort of my situation. I have I don't have that, like in this world, I'm always planning on staying right around this area. I have that huge quarry over there, which I am digging out both for stone, but also I'm digging out for to build a hole, right? I want to have a big hole so I can build in that hole eventually, right? So here's my question. I really want deep slate, a lot of it, you know, and the other stuff too. I want copper and everything. Do you guys recommend that I move my quarry to basically new terrain gen, and just dig, you know, stone and copper and all of it, or do you recommend that I just go just for that, but keep going on the quarry? Because I am so mixed. I can't decide. Like having a huge, awesome, amazing, like ravine dug into the world with a big river and a big waterfall, that's gonna be unbelievable. Like that'll be unbelievable. It'll be so big and awesome and huge. But on the other hand, well, you know, I'm not getting any of the new stuff. I'm never going to get any of the new stuff here ever, right? So I don't know. I can't decide. I really can't decide what I should do. Should I go get the new stuff or just keep going on the quarry? I don't have a need for deep slate or copper yet. I'm going to need a lot of deep slate for the Inquisitor's base though. When I start building the Inquisitor's castle here, I'm going to need a lot. So I don't know. I don't know what the right move is. I mean, I'm not going to move the builds. The builds are still going to be here, but just to get the stuff, you know? Yeah, the waterfall from the mountain would be unbelievable. It would be like, survival-wise, one of the coolest things I've ever seen, ever. Like, as far as scope and size and cool factor and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not getting any of the new blocks either. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock a.m. I mean, how long have I been mining cobblestone? I mean, I don't ever mine cobblestone. I mean, I have Silk Touch, you know? Caitlin is very, very mad or hyped. I actually don't know which. Either mad or hyped. I don't know. Still work on the big one? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking still work on the big one and just go get deep slate, you know, from a new chunk like when I need it. Because the other thing is, whenever 118 comes out, I am going to prune chunks in this world. Like, I'm going to prune chunks around. Oh, this is the epilogue music. I was like, why is nothing happening in the song? It's because it's the epilogue music. It's just nothing. What if you made a large cave in the mountains? I have a huge cave. Underneath the big mountain is a enormous... It's going to be nature. So that's another thing I need to do. Hey, how do you get the moss blocks? Oh, thanks, Miyoko. Appreciate that. Guys, how do you get the moss block? I actually don't know. Is it only Wandering Traders? How the heck do you get it? Because I want to start gathering that up, and I want to use for the big cave. The big cave is going to be lush. Make veins with stones. Vines. Oh, what do you like? Is it like 4 vines or something? I have a bunch of vines somewhere. Wait. Vines and stone. Vines and cobble? Wouldn't that just make mossy cobble? Wouldn't that just make mossy cobble, though? What the heck? I mean, I know how to make mossy cobble. Oh, wait. For 1 piece of mossy cobble. Vines with cobble. No, but I want to know how to make the moss block. Like the new 118 moss block. I'm talking about the new one. The new one. I know how to make mossy cobble. I mean, how do you make that new moss block? Because then after you get one, then you can bone meal, right? And then you get a lot more. But how do you get one of them? I mean, they're in the game now. I just don't know how to get it. You grow it with what? Can you bone meal stone? Is that something you can do? Can you bone meal stone? Some forest monument. What? How do we not know that? Like, we're all huge Minecraft. Everyone here in chat, obviously, is some sort of big Minecraft fan, and none of us know how to actually do it. Yeah, but how do you get the first block? How do you get the first block in order to bone meal more? You need to find... Yeah, but the lush caves aren't in the game yet. Right? I don't think so. I don't think the lush caves are... I don't think the caves are in the game. It's just the blocks are in the game. I don't think the caves aren't coming until 118. I can't believe no one knows this. I don't think there are lush caves yet. In caves in new chunks. I don't think that's right. Okay, someone needs to Google it. Someone needs to Google it and find out how the heck to get this. I have found lots of glow squid already. Glow squid grow in this river, which is kind of cool. Spawn in this river. No. I definitely know that there are. You can get them in survival. That's like part of this update, is that you can get all these blocks in survival for sure. You Googled it? Okay, I'm waiting. Reek group Googled it. So whatever Reek says is it. Wandering Trader. Everyone's saying Wandering Trader. Okay. So I'm gonna have to wait for Wandering Trader to come and get 1 moss, and then from that 1, I can bone meal, lots more. I assume probably. Okay. Everyone's saying Wandering Traders. I'm 99% sure that lush caves aren't actually in the game. Just the blocks that make up a lush cave are in the game. I think the actual caves are coming in 118, like the stuff. Shipwreck, Wandering Trader. Andy Bones TV. Okay, hold on. What's up, Andy, by the way? Check Discord. Shipwreck chest, you get moss blocks. Okay, thanks, I see that. Okay, all right. So I would have to find a new shipwreck in this world to get 1. Now that's okay, because I don't mind opening new chunks in this world, because they're going to be I'll be pruning later. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I was halfway right. We're building a mountain. I do kind of think Wandering Traders might have it too, but yeah, Shipwreck and Wandering Traders according to Mirror. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna probably hope for a Wandering Trader, to be honest, because I don't really want to go out randomly exploring looking for a shipwreck in this world. Though if I did, I could find maybe a place to get deep slate. But I'll probably just probably what I'll do is I'll probably just... What's up, Andy? By the way, Andy Bones TV, if you're interested in me, what did I just say? If you're interested in me, if you want more of me, everybody, Andy on Andy Bones TV, coming later this week, he did an interview with me that's going to be coming out. So if you're interested, go sub to Andy. Hey, could I get a mod to plug Andy's channel? And just talked about about Minecraft and the YouTube thing and how I started Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, definitely give it a look, and I'll link it on my whenever it comes out. I'll link it on my community tab as well. Make sure everyone sees it. When's next 100 days happening? I would guess probably 2 weeks. It's really hard to say, because I'm gonna take after this last one. This Wasteland, guys. This Wasteland was hard. It was a hard one. It was a hard one to record. It was a hard one to edit. It was just difficult. It was just a difficult one. So I'm going to take a little bit of time in this world where I can kind of recharge a little bit. Okay, so it's probably the next 100 days is probably going to be like something like 2 weeks or so. I feel that it's a good time for me to sort of pump the brakes just slightly, you know, and just take a little refresher, you know. I mean, I'm loving the game so much, so it's nothing like burnout at all, but just you know, I just want to make sure that I am raring to go whenever I do it. But I have a script already, so I'm good on the script. I have a storyline, I have the mod pack, we're all set. Everything's set except for just I need to be ready to do it. These 100 days they're intense, folks. If you haven't done one, it's not easy. I mean, it's not easy to do. It's shockingly thanks, Callus. Yeah, go hit subscribe to Andy Bones and you can check out when my interview comes out. Mineshaft Monsters. I did look at that one, but I wasn't crazy interested. There's a lot of adventuring in that one, and adventuring isn't really something that is like crazy interesting to me. I think it's cool that it's in the game, but as far as doing a storyline driven thing, adventuring isn't probably where I'm at so much, you know. See, White, don't get caught. I haven't done anything as far as the new update goes, anything at all, except for I've doubled my iron from using the raw iron. That's the only thing I've done. Everything I've pretty much done has just been working this mountain recently here. I'm in a distinct place here where I really want to get to episode 200 here so that I can start the new thing. Well, I call the Warden at 3 a.m. Yeah, and it's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong, and it's going to be real too. Real. Just because I'm just building it because mountains look freaking awesome. Mountains look freaking awesome. I mean, they add so much to the world. They add mountains add more than their amount of time and grind is. You know what I mean? Like they are worth more than the grind is not worth it. If I'm not saying it very well, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's up, Andy? Everyone, yeah, Pog. Yeah. Bunch of old guys like me saying Pog now. Happy birthday, someone. Happy birthday, Marvel Thor 77. Is that, are you born in 77? Are you, cause that's my generation. If Mojang implements magic or something similar, how do you think they would do it? I think they would use wands. I talked to Sausage about this a long time ago. We both think that they would use some sort of like a wand, like so that way it'd still be like crafting. There'd be a crafting, there'd be a durability, there'd be a it'd be very Minecrafty. So it wouldn't be like casting magic spells with your hands. It'd be more like make a wand that can do certain things or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised necessarily if they ever did. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes as sort of part of the combat update to really buy into the whole, you know, have different ways to combat. I think would be a very interesting thing, you know? Oh, good joke. You got me then, Marvel Thor, because I said happy birthday and it wasn't really your birthday. You totally got me. You got me hard. I know for a fact that they would not put in construction wands, Roy King, because one of the few rules that they've actually told us about, you know, they have like the rule book, right? They have like, Jeb has his like book of rules that you cannot break no matter what if you're a Minecraft dev. And one of those rules is that you can only ever place one block or break one block at a time. So that's like one of their rules. So no construction wands, no magic spells that will place walls all at one time, all that kind of stuff, you know? Oh, using spell books that use experience to cast. I could see something like that for sure. But then, you know, what happens then though? There's like repercussions of that, right? Because then what happens is you have to AFK at like grinders or, you know, at mob grinders or something like that just to get the experience to cast. And I don't think that AFKing at mob grinders is necessarily an intended way that they want you to play necessarily. So I don't know about that. I don't understand why you're doing that. Are you saying you don't understand why I'm building a mountain? Just because it looks great. Personally, I think they're going to add gauntlets you can enchant. For example, fire aspect lets you throw fireballs. I could see something like that. Maybe. Could be. I did update, yeah. I did update. I don't see spells being added. I don't think spells necessarily, but that's why I kind of feel like wands are kind of different. Like they're spell-like, but they're still, it's kind of a tool still. I mean, there is enchanting in the game, so it's not absolutely unheard of that they might add something down that way. I don't know. I have total faith and trust in Mojang, to be totally honest, more so than just about any company on earth. I feel like they have done absolutely everything right, and you can not say that about like any company ever. Like, they've just done everything right. Like every decision they've made, I've generally agreed on, or if I didn't agree, I can still totally see the other side. You know what I mean? You can't say that about any company. So it's pretty cool. What's up, Phantom? Mending like effect on the spell books? Maybe. See, copper won't look special because I don't have an updated texture pack, and for RTX, RTX is a little different than shaders. RTX comes from the resource pack that you have. Like, you have to. I know, I've done a bunch of resource pack work, and you have to actually embed the shaders in the texture and the shapes and all that kind of stuff within the texture. So right now my copper blocks wouldn't look especially different. They would just look like, they'd look kind of like these with no real RTXism, you know what I mean? But eventually, I haven't checked if Nickinator has an update yet. It gets Uggs. It's getting very upset. Hi, it gets Uggs. I'm talking just to you, exclusively. What other games are you playing? Oh, Monster. I don't play any other games. It's a mixture of that I'm not super interested in other games, and I just don't have time, like, at all in my life to play other games. Remember, I have a job, and I have 2 kids, and a wife, and yeah, the thought of playing other games is some sort of weird pipe dream that I'll never see. See, Anthony, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Skyblock 2. Skyblock 2 is really, Stoneblock 2. It's really fun. It's really fun. So I had a great time playing Stoneblock. I really, really had a great time playing Stoneblock for sure. I'm building a mountain. See this? I got to fill in. Well, I'm building, see that over there? I'm building another extension of that, basically. No, RTX is only Windows 10. No, I don't have keep inventory active. What job? I'm a professional trumpet player by trade. That's like my day job. And I've been very out of work for the last year and a third, probably, due to obvious reasons. And just recently kind of been getting back to it, and it's been fun. But yeah, I've always been a professional player, and luckily I've been fortunate enough to somehow make a career out of being a trumpet player in life, which is not very common these days. That kind of career has sort of dried up since probably its peak in the 80s, You're graduating next Wednesday. Well, happy early graduation. That's awesome. See it, Gilly. Yeah, you have to have you have to have Windows 10. You have to have an RTX capable graphics card. Pretty much, I think it will run on the RTX 1000 series, but not very well. Pretty much it has to be RTX 2000 and up, I think. I don't have the 3000 card yet. I'm planning on getting the 3000 card as soon as I can get my hands on one. But as you know, probably there is a huge shortage of those at the moment. Let's see. Can you do a video with you playing the trumpet? There is a video with me playing on the trumpet. Is that on this channel, guys? The one I did? I think it is. I think it's on my main channel. Can't even think of what it's called. It's called like Gibber Jive or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. No consoles don't do RTX. Only a Windows 10 for now. Maybe the new generation will get it. I don't know what their capabilities are. Could you give us tips to get more subscribers? Yeah, have a good mic and edit really well. Those are my 2 tips. Those are the tips I tell everyone all the time. do really super tight edits and have a decent mic. Everything else will come, but editing is absolutely the reason why. Second channel. Hey, is there a mod out there? You'll never find it. You know, let me look for it here. I'll find it. Hold on one second. I'll find it. I'll link you a video of me playing trumpet. I put up one on my second channel. Let me see. I'm getting it. Hold on a second. Oh, this is really funny. Whenever I type in my second channel, the only thing that comes up is literally my first channel that links my second channel. That's not ideal. There it is, way down there. It's called Fixxitt412 Off the Record. That's my second channel. And it's right. It's right. Before Skyrim. It's right. Before golf. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's probably going to play. Oh. No, don't play. Don't play. That's copyrighted. Don't play that one. Don't play that one. That's copyrighted. I don't. You know what I'll do? I'll tell you what. I can't find it right now. I will link it on. I will link it on my Discord. Okay. Eventually, it's on there. It's on the second channel though. Hey, you know what? Here's a good idea. Go subscribe to my second channel. It's called Fixxitt412 Off the Record. It's probably linked in this live stream because if I get 1,000 subscribers there, which would be amazing, but if I do get 1,000 subscribers there, then I'll be able to do live mobile streaming, which is something I'd really like to do. But I don't want to do it on my main channel. I want to do it on the second channel. So I need to somehow, without actually putting up videos, I need to somehow get 1,000 subscribers on that second channel. Okay. So it would be very helpful to me. And then I'll do lots of mobile streaming over there. We can all hang out, like, you know, away from Minecraft sometimes. Be yourself. Yeah. Be genuine. That's a huge thing, right? No, that's not the one, Andy. I know what you're thinking. I think I do have something on my main channel. But darn if I can remember what it is. What it's called is the problem. Yeah, but also, yes. Second channel if you want to see my face and play trumpet. Yeah. Also, the band I play with is there too. Yeah, thank you, Callus. You're the man. Thank you. Yeah, second channel and then many more live streams. Second channel and many more live streams. Maybe that's bad. Maybe you're like, oh, well, but I don't really want that. Maybe not. I don't know. Geometry Dash. That's on the second channel. I love Geometry Dash. It's one of my favorite games. I did like 3 episodes of Geometry Dash on the second channel. Very loosely edited. I should have edited those a lot more looking back in time. Do I play Bedrock Sky? No. Oh, do I play One Block Skyblock? No. Maybe one day I will. I'm kind of interested in it, but I feel like maybe everyone's already done that, and I don't want to like copy what other people have done exactly. So, if I did One Block Skyblock, I would want to come up with like my own take that isn't just sort of kind of like what I did with 100 Days, where like I'm doing what has already been done to death, but I'm trying to innovate a little bit. I'm trying to do something that's sort of my own thing. If I did One Block Skyblock, I wouldn't want to just do it. I'd want to somehow come up with my own interesting, hopefully, take. Does that make sense? No, not Can't Stop the Feeling. That's my whole band. There's one that's just trumpet. It's called like Jib Jab or something like that. I can't find it. Callus just linked it. Scroll up and chat slightly. It's right up there. And also, it's linked in like every video. It's called Fixxitt412 Off the Record. Can I help you with your depression? Oh, I don't think so. But listen, I have I'm the biggest proponent in the entire world of seeking help. Biggest proponent in the world. I saw a psychologist for 3 years probably of my life. I cannot recommend it enough. It totally helps. It's the greatest thing ever. For some reason, I think a lot of times, and I don't remember who asked actually, but I don't know if you're a male or female, but for some reason, often men are stigmatized a little bit about seeking help, and that's really too bad, but it's the greatest thing ever. So like, I would say if you're actually if you're actually depressed, for real depressed, go talk to someone. It can only help. It can't hurt. It can only help. It's great. A good mobile mod. Oh, geez. You know who talks about mobile Minecraft? Talk to Andy Days, just barely ahead of you. Andy is the king of mobile Minecraft. Knows everything about it. Yeah, it's a mountain. Nope, this is just a mountain to be on sort of the other side of my castle, because there's a mountain over there too. So I want to have my castle like buried between two mountains. I just think it's going to look so awesome. It's true, evokers. There is magic in, like, there's magic in canon, so maybe like a wand or something isn't that far-fetched. You know, maybe it would be something that they... But I definitely feel like it would be part of, like, the combat update, you know? Nether reactors? I don't technically. I know what they are, but I didn't start... I started in 1.6. So I was a bit of a latecomer, though still ahead of many people. But I started Minecraft in 1.6 and went straight to modded. And never really played vanilla until substantially later. What music do I listen to? Mostly classical these days. Almost exclusively classical. I've been very into Stravinsky and Dvorak recently. Anyone else? Any other Dvorak fans in the crowd? I'm very into Dvorak. I've been very into Stravinsky recently, and so yeah, you guys love your Dvorak. Hey, we're actually getting close to the very first segment. This is another reason why it's great when you're building a mountain or something huge like this to break it up, because you get to a place where you can say, okay, hey, I finished that part. Not only does it look better because of all the squigglies and stuff that you put in, but you have a sense of like, yeah, look, I actually did it. And then another little tip whenever you're doing this is whenever you have like one, and this happens all the time, when you have one side that sort of juts out, make sure take it down a little bit so you have a little bit nicer edges. Can I do 100 days in medieval age? You know what, Monster? I'm probably going to do something like that in this world. I have kind of a plan for that. Best mods? It totally depends what you're into. If you're into magic mods, that'd be a very different answer than if you're into like tech mods. You know what I mean? Okay, first one's done. We gotta go take a look. Let's go see how the very first one of these is. Oh, I fell in the only hole. Why is there a 1 block hole there? Stupid me. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, let's see. Okay, hey, that's not bad. Let's check it out. Now you got to imagine, you see those two flat areas? You look, there's a flat area right there and a flat area right there. That's going to become these little like dirt and grass sort of situations, you know? So that's not too bad. Oh, shuffle mod for Java is freaking awesome, you know? Yeah, shuffle mod is really amazing for building wise. Do I play online Minecraft? I play sometimes. Yeah. It's been a little while, but sometimes. Yeah, go sleep. Go sleep. Bye 9. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this little sliver. See how nice it is? It has to have little slivers. Also, I'm doing this side here first, like the side that faces town, so that way if I don't get to the back for some time, then at least this side is kind of done, you know? Yeah, this is cool. I like this song too. Really, kind of in the music that's been playing so far. From this the Wasteland Apocalypse video, kind of into it. I never, I use them. I didn't listen to them really through downloads because I only use like the first. Usually, I use like the first maybe 30 seconds at most of a song. So that's really the only part I listen to. I don't listen to like all of it because I'm gonna fade it out before that so I can talk over it. It's kind of nice. How long did it take to make my city? About a year and a few months. In this world, though, I'm never moving on. In this world, I'm always staying in this basic area. Like, here, let me turn off so you can see the scope. Okay, so if you look like this is the whole current city that I'm working on right here. There's a little town over there. There's a little town right where those trees are. There's a little town right on the other side of the mountain. See that thing that's just right there, right where my cursor is? That's like spawn, basically. The 200 Days Colony Edition is just over that little ridge of trees. Oh, there you can see it. See the what do you call it? Nether portals up there? That's the 200 Days that's the 100 Days Colony Edition. So that's going to go there. And If you look out there, that's the Guardian farm, right there. That's gonna be an awesome build. Yeah, why do people terraform? Just because I mean, look at because that's why. Look at that mountain. It's it's awesome. The mountain is taking too long. Yeah, I mean they take a long time, but look at what you get for it. It's like, it's amazing. You can't get that without the grind. Like you just can't get there without the grind. So it's awesome. Yeah, yes, I have the next 4 100 days planned. Next 4. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it takes a long time for sure, and it's not for everybody, no doubt, but like seeing the outcome makes it totally worth it, in my opinion. And you waste a lot of stone because you double layer things and all that kind of stuff, but again, it's just totally worth it. Yeah, so I mean, look, people are like, how do you stay motivated for the whole time? If you're someone who, I would never recommend building a mountain to someone who has trouble staying motivated in Minecraft, because you're not going to make it through these mountains if you're someone who sort of loses motivation. But if you can stick with it because you know how awesome it's going to be in time, then heck yeah, man, build a mountain. It's freaking awesome. Tameable creatures in Minecraft? I don't care about tameable creatures, to be honest. I never play or acknowledge or do anything with them ever. Maybe I might do a zoo in this world at some point just for sake of doing something kind of different, but no, I'm not, I'm not really into that aspect of the game. But that's the beauty of the game, right? Like if you don't like one part of it, well, that's cool. There's like 6 other parts of the game that you can be super into. I like the grind, man. I always have. I've always liked the grind. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Juan? I mean, I just dig it. I just dig like the idea of like getting on and just crushing some huge project day after day after day. Although, you guys are two to talk to. I've seen you guys grind too, by the way. Callus and Dom. You guys are grinders as well, because I've seen it happen. Callus, you dug out a whole ravine basically single-handedly. And Dom, I've seen the build you did, particularly thinking about the build you did on Grumpy Owl's server. I mean, come on. You guys are grinders. The king of making 100 days? Well, I don't know. There are lots of guys who do really awesome 100-day videos. I'm just happy that people have liked my take on them, doing a little bit of a different thing, because it's not for everybody. That sort of subtle role play bit, that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, you know what I mean? So I'm just like that people generally have taken to that. I get like, my comments are like 99.999% positive, and that makes me really happy. It makes me think, okay, I must be onto something people really like, because people are not shy about sharing their opinions on the internet, and I was nervous about putting out like a role play format thing, but this is so cringe, or this is so lame, or whatever, and like basically none of that, like almost none. One comment out of 1,000 maybe. See, Andy, appreciate that. That ravine, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I am. That's another thing, because I've built one mountain. I know how much it adds to the world and how good it looks. That I don't mind sort of diving into the grind, because I know the outcome is just gonna be spectacular. And I don't do a lot of editing as far as this kind of thing that I'm doing now, just sort of around at corners. You have to edit a little bit. Corners can look a little funky if you don't get them kind of right. They're really easy to look very, very square. So you just try to get the corners to not look so square, that kind of thing. But make RLcraft. No, I'm way too scared of RLcraft. We talked about that yesterday's stream. That wouldn't be enjoyable for anybody at all. Like, no one would like to watch me do RLcraft, because it just wouldn't be. I wouldn't be creating or building a story or doing character development at all. The only thing I'd be doing is like hiding in a hole trying not to die, No, I have a fake cave that I'm gonna work on with these new lush cave blocks that are over. It's just out of render, but it's just over there. It's gonna be a big fake cave. This one is just gonna be nothing. This one's just gonna be a mountain, because Mountains are awesome. It's just gonna be a mountain to look good. That's it. More tameable creatures. No, I think I just answered that. No, I don't really care about tameable creatures in Minecraft. I mean, if they add them, that's cool because some people do like that, and that's great that more people are going to get to play in ways that are interesting for them, but it's not something that interests me at all. My Minecraft name is Fixxitt412. Same as my YouTube, same as on Twitter. Hey, by the way, I'm on Twitter. If you guys tweet, I don't Twitter that much, so I'm not going to blow up your feed, but I do Twitter if anyone is so interested in joining me over there. All right, let's fly over here and take a little look. You tried? Is that you, Kyle? You tried RLcraft? Is that what you're saying? I mean, look how fast this has gone. This has been like what, an hour maybe? How I can't tell how long I've been streaming here. Did I turn monetization off on this? I sure did. Well, okay. I accidentally turned monetization. Hey, it's a free stream, everybody. No ads. I guess. Darn it, all me. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks, Marvel Thor. I appreciate that. Let's find a place to sleep. And I got a couple glow ink sacks. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for. Darn you all for voting for the stupid glow squid when there was a really good option. Vote for glow squid. Who would vote for glow squid? Who here vote for glow squid? Raise your hand in shame. Raise your hand in shame if you voted for glow squid instead of the good option. Let's see. Yeah, RLcraft is super hard. Yeah, glowing signs, please. Get on out of here with your glowing signs. I can't even imagine using that, to be totally honest. I don't know where I would possibly use. Maybe the glowing what do you call it? The glowing not signs, but the item frames. Maybe I could figure out a way to use a glowing item frame, but ugh. No, vote for Mood Bloom, then Ice Dude. The Ice Illager. The Ice Illager is the right answer. The Iceologer. That's what it is. Iceologer. That's the right answer. Definitely that would have been the most interesting mob. But would have had certainly it would have had like a more interesting drop, and would have been another interesting enemy. The glow squid. Ugh, I'm judging all of you who voted for that. Also, but that all being said, I voted for Phantom. So, let me feel your wrath. Let me feel your wrath, and I'll defend it. Phantom adds a lot to the game. I will defend that to my death. Phantom is not a bad mob. I'm the only one who thinks so. Look at me being all judgy when I vote for the mob that is pretty much universally hated in Minecraft. But I still like Phantom. Darn it all. I think they look cool. They add a lot to the game. They make you sleep. The whole bit. I think they're cool. I wish they would spawn when you don't sleep, just at nighttime. I think it'd be a lot cooler, but whatever. They're still a cool mob. Let's see. I like Phantom. Oh, a couple people. I'm getting a couple defenders here. I'm getting a couple defenders. Dom, you see that? I'm getting a couple defenders who actually don't hate the Phantom that much. I think it's interesting. I think it's like, what were the other two choices? It was like a Blaze Lord, right? That was one of them. So like, who gives a crap about that? I don't think anyone really does. And there was that weird disenchanting sand thing. That, I guess that could have been fine. That would have been my second choice. I can't remember the other one though. What was the other one? Hey guys, guess what? Kaylin, thank you so much. 100 Days Industrial Revolution. I'm gonna look into that. I'm interested in that. Is there a mod pack that goes with that? Kaylin, let me know. Tag me if is there a mod pack that goes with that? Oh yeah, was it the big? Yeah, you're right, Ghostbin. The big squid that will like suck you down, right? Like, I don't think anyone really cares about that either. So I think of those four options, I think Phantom was definitely the best choice, to be totally honest. I mean, I understand in some ways people's not dislike for Phantom, but I still think it's. I think it's interesting to have a flying enemy. We have nothing like that, so I think that's cool. Anytime you get something that's new is cool, right? So There's no lights in this area. I guess I just forgot to light up that little sliver. That's okay. Someone added me a friend on Xbox Console Companion. Yeah, hey, let me tell you about something about shoutouts. Let me tell you something real quick about shoutouts before I have a couple more minutes. Guys, shoutouts do nothing for you. Literally, anyone who has a YouTube channel, I'm telling you right now, like a shout out in a chat, literally 0 people are clicking on it. 0 people in the world are clicking on someone who's like, hey, shout out to, shout out to whoever I'm saying right now, whoever I see. That's not doing anything. No one's clicking on it. You're not getting anything from it. You know, it's not going to help you at all, except for you're going to be kind of annoying by sort of stopping the conversation in order to get a shout out. Like, I mean, if you just want to say hi, just say hi, right? Like, that's cool. I'll say hi all day, and I give shout outs, I guess, because I don't care, but they don't do anything. So like, I see people all the time like, hey, can I get a shout out? Sure. Like, who cares? Sure, I'll give you a shout out. I don't care, but it does nothing. It's not going to help. You're not going to get one singular subscriber from that. It's just very odd. It's a very odd way of thinking to me, and I'm trying to help because you see it all the time, and I promise you, no one has ever clicked on a channel because of a shout out, ever. Now, a serious shout, like, now if I go on and on, well, Kemet, what's up, dude? Speaking of shout outs, hey, how about Kemet's here? Kemet's a great YouTuber. What's up, man? Shout outs don't help at all. Now, if I go on and on about, say, Mirror's channel and say, Mirror is a great builder, you got to go check that out, blah, blah, because I know Mirror, we're friends, I know Mirror, and I know his channel, then maybe some people are going to go over there. But if I sit there and say, hey, go check out Juan Lazario's channel, you know, I don't know your channel. Like, no one's going to do that, right? I mean, so I don't, just stop it with the shout out. I'll say hi to you all day long. All day long, I will be happy to talk to you. I love everyone here. Everyone here, I love you guys, but you know, you're not getting anything from it. Please say, I'm not going to say that. I'm too dense to figure out what you're trying to trick me into saying, but I'm not going to say it. I have come too close to saying some really awful things because I'm like Anchorman, and I'll just read anything I say, and I'm not going to say anything that says, please say this. I'm not saying it because I'm too dumb to know what you're trying to trick me into saying. Collaboration is more helpful. Yeah, exactly. Collaboration is great. Like tours, you know, if you can get like, I've had some success. Like I had Wells Knight has done a couple tours of server they play on. That's been helpful. Just hanging out and talking has been helpful. Being, and to get collaboration, you just got to form like friendships, and you just got to be nice and a decent person and like friendly, and that takes time. That doesn't happen just from showing up to a stream one day, you know? I'm kind of cracking down on one person who asked for a shout out, but this is just for everyone in general. Anyone, you know, because you see it in streams constantly, right? It's nothing. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to bog down the chat with that, but you know, yeah, geez, man. Yes. You love your 100 stories. Thanks. I was gonna call you nostalgia, but it's not that. It's not a singer. You're not a singer? My arch enemies, guys. Have I ever talked about my arch enemy? Does anyone know? What musician is my arch enemy? I'm a trumpet player who plays in like top 40 R&B, soul bands like that. That's my day gig, right? I'm a trumpet player who plays in soul bands. Guess who my arch enemy is? My arch villain. Go ahead. I'll wait for chat. Okay. Go ahead. Who is every trumpet player's arch enemy? Hey, Kaylin. Thank you for being a channel member. Enjoy your green F. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Make sure, Kaylin, you link your Discord and your YouTube. There are descriptions on my Discord, instructions how to do that. And that way it'll auto assign you the rank in Discord, and you can get access to all of the downloads. Okay, I see trombone, sax, tuba. Nope, you're all wrong. So far, not. The sax guy from the Lost Boys? No. I mean, he's great, but no. Leonardo da Vinci? Okay, strong guess. No, still no. Drummer. I mean, look, drummer can be in certain rooms and certain drummers, but that's not who I'm talking about. Bass players? Nope, still no. Guys, it's the singers. It's the singers. The freaking diva singers, guys. Here we are, trumpet players. But trumpet is a physical, difficult, hard instrument. It is hard. Like, we are working, playing our butts off, you know, face turning red, blowing it from the gut as hard as we can. And the singers up there, some freaking diva karaoke singers, like, let's just do that again. Or can we do that up a step? And like, you know, it kills me. It kills me. Freaking singers. Every once in a while, there's a great singer. I work currently with a really great singer who's just a great pro. Like, she just walks in, freaking professional, like, nails it. But that is rare. It is rare. Usually the freaking singers, man. Outside of singers, it's instruments that have a volume knob. Because trumpet player doesn't have a volume knob. And people with volume knobs, guitars, bass, keyboard, they're like, they just turn up, and as the gig goes on, right, hour 1 they're at one level, hour 2 they turn up a little bit, hour 3 they turn up a little bit. I'm blowing as hard as I can already, I'm crushing it, and you just keep turning up, and you're killing me here, freaking guitar players with your amps that have volume knobs. Freaking guitar players. Okay, it's singers and guitar players. All right, anyway. Yeah, that's my rant. That's my rant for the day. I am going to have to go. I'm gonna have to go. Darn, I still don't have the live redirect. So YouTube streaming is rolling out something which is kind of cool. It's called a live redirect now, which is cool. And it's basically like raids. So if someone else is streaming on YouTube, it's gonna make me actually, you know, stream more on YouTube, because then I can actually do raids and give raids and all that kind of stuff. But they're still rolling out, and I still don't seem to have it. I'm looking right now, but I don't see it, unfortunately. And I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way I can live, like, redirect as we go. I don't think. So instead, here's what we're gonna. Since we can't do a raid, since we can't do an official raid, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to do. Oh, Mental Fox posted. Oh, good for Mental Fox. Let's do this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to hem and haw here. Oh, Rendog posted too. Gotta check out Rendog. Let's go search here. Oh, you know, I know exactly what I'm gonna. Here, okay. Oh, shoot. Can't spell. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna send you a link. You're gonna love this. You're gonna freaking love this. Okay. It is. Don't play automatically ad. Okay. It is this video. Where is it? Dom, I'm looking for your video right now. Where the heck is your video? Has it been so long? Have you posted so much that I can't find your recreate? Yeah, here it is. Okay, guys, you're gonna love this. Check this out. Okay, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna post up a link. Okay. Nope. Stop playing. Share. Copy. Okay, here. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. Go check out this. You're gonna love it. Trust me on this. I'm dying. Ah! Check out that link. Okay, you're gonna love it so much. I am going to go now, and I will see you all next time. I have to go pick up my kids from school. Go click on that link and watch that video. You're gonna love it so much. It's a recreation of Fallout in Minecraft. It's a really cool video. You're gonna love it. Click on it. Trust me. Love you all. Thank you for the channel membership, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.